in the black, Gennady Golovkin in the white. Oscar De La Hoya and Tom Loffer, the promoter, said this is round 13.
Alvarez is visibly less muscular, at least in his upper body, than he was 1 year ago. We'll see if that translates into faster hands and more fluid combinations.
Well, one thing I see Triple G's establishing is a jab. That was lacking last time, a jab. But now let's see what comes off that jab. It's still early on.
And he has such an excellent jab that he didn't use it as much in his last fight.
Oh, he's using it now.
Canelo fans making noise. Triple G fans making noise. They're trying to drown each other out. Not just anticipation in the ring, also for the fans.
Yeah, Canelo's looking to try to counter G right now. I'm trying to see what game plan that Canelo's trying to work on. So how different it is from the first fight, because they know each other now.
When you have a rematch against somebody, how different approach do you have to take, Kevin?
Very different, because he knows you now. He knows what you do when you do it. He understands your timing. So in boxing, it's all about confusion now. You need to do something that he didn't see last time.
Gennady Golovkin. At one point, you were saying, Doug Fisher, people didn't want to fight him.
There's one thing I see Gennady's doing, he's going back in the line. In this fight, he's a bigger man. He should step left or step right, instead of going back in the line and countering. It's all about countering right now. This is a boxing match. I don't think it'll turn into the war that people expect. I think it's going to turn into a boxing match, which each man trying to pick each other apart.
To get back to what you were saying, Beto, Golovkin looked so devastating in 2013 through 2016. He had such a KO streak, 23 in a row. People, what I mean by that is middleweight contenders, middleweight title holders, they needed to see him be human, look beatable in the ring. We got that last year when he was forced to go the 12-round distance against both Danny Jacobs and Canelo Alvarez. All of a sudden they're saying, hey, I can survive in there with this guy. I can see things that I can exploit. I can see ways to outbox him or to neutralize him. And now everybody in the middleweight division wants to fight him.
Yeah, that jab he's got is very potent.
Campana.
First round done. Big boxing fan in his own right. Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Golovkin. Canelo said it got personal from what they're saying. El disrespecto. He was on the Spanish press. They didn't face off until the weigh-in. Purposely stay away from each other. Now they're in the ring. They got to go toe-to-toe.
I think Gennady looks more relaxed in this fight than the first time they fought. More confident. He knows what he's going to do. I'm trying to see what Canelo's trying to do. He's going a bigger man. Canelo should be jabbing to the body, trying to slide it off that. Okay? In his jab match, he's not going to win. Gennady's got the longer arms. He's taller. So you got to initiate, Canelo's got to initiate an attack and shorten that distance.
I think when Canelo flashes that jab, he does land. If you look on the right cheekbone of Gennady, you see it's red, and there's a nice
quick solid uppercut or a left hook from Canelo Alvarez, and the redness on the right cheekbone of Gennady Golovkin is evident here in the second round.
That's from jabs and that's from hooks.
Yeah, Canelo right now being effective.
Another one for Canelo.
He's got the speed.
Overhand right from Gennady. Jab from Canelo. Wild swing and a miss, countered by Canelo nicely.
Yeah, Gennady's quick on the two. Even in the first case, he was quick on the two. Abel Sanchez told him to feint. That's how you beat speed. I'm a speedster, I know. Feint, feint, feint.
Check hook from Gennady. Doubling and tripling the jab, Canelo. Solid left hook from Gennady. More redness to the right cheekbone of Gennady Golovkin with a minute to go in the second round.
I don't like that Golovkin is allowing Alvarez to walk him back as much as he has so far in this fight.
28-year-old Canelo Alvarez looking quicker, definitely younger right now.
And he's punching with more conviction in these early rounds than he did in the first fight. In the first fight, he was loading up. In this fight, he's punching quicker, faster, and more accurate.
Yeah,
although he just missed right there with the left hook.
He's not doing Abel Sanchez acts with the feints.
So the solar plex from Canelo, followed by overhand right.
He's not feinting. I don't think those blows will do anything, but later on they definitely. Oh, that was a nice shot by Triple G. And
yeah, those blows take a toll later on, don't they, Kevin?
Yeah, those body shots that Canelo's throwing finally can take a toll later on in the fight. Canelo's throwing pretty hard, accurate shots.
10 segundos.
And I actually give this round to Canelo, just off the cleanness of his shots.
These are close rounds. I don't envy the judges tonight. They got a lot of pressure on them, and these guys are evenly matched.
Catch and shoot. I don't see much difference in preparation here, but I do see Abel with the knockout.
That's what Abel Sanchez told him. Knock him out. Don't give him too much respect.
Yeah, that's what happened the first fight. You got to allow Canelo to throw, catch and shoot. That'll take away from him. Because as long as you make it a boxing match, Canelo has an opportunity. A huge opportunity. So the thing is here,
okay, exchange uppercuts.
The Triple G's waiting, and Canelo's landing.
Triple G waiting, Canelo landing. Voice of Kevin Kelly here ringside in Las Vegas. Big overhand right for Canelo misses.
Yeah, G's got to have a more step to the side, step left, step right. It's turning into a fight. It really is turning into a fight.
Both men are definitely punching with bad intentions.
Abel Sanchez, Gennady's trainer, said, we don't want Canelo Alvarez to run, as he claimed that he did in the first fight. Canelo standing right there and throwing.
And I wonder if that hook buzzed or stunned Triple G momentarily.
Yeah, the key to this fight is Canelo's speed is definitely a problem for G. It's definitely a problem. It's making G a little bit miss some shots, a little apprehensive. He's not sticking to the jab.
Strong right from Triple G. Hook from Canelo.
Well, it didn't land, so he's not landing any shots.
Well, the hook landed, the jab didn't.
He's got to step around a little bit. Canelo's doing a very effective fight. Both men are centering.
That's what you want. You want these guys in the middle go at it.
But G's not going to the bottom. See, the head moves, the body don't. So both men should go to the bottom.
But Alvarez is such a quick counter puncher. It's dangerous going to his body because you leave your head exposed.
Not if you bend your knees. If you bend your knees, you get down there. So don't reach down, bend down.
You're seeing Gennady Golovkin take deep breaths here. And we're only in the third round. Nice combo from Canelo Alvarez, followed by stiff jab. And the jab from Canelo has been really strong early in this fight.
And I see Triple G breathing a little bit wild.
Work it out.
It's almost like he did not expect this from Canelo Alvarez, and he's feeling psychological stress.
28-year-old Canelo Alvarez turned pro at 15. He's fought some of the best in his sport. Like you mentioned it all week long. Well, some fighters that even his promoter was saying, no, don't take it. There's Lara be one of them because of the styles. Canelo telling the Spanish press, I'm not trying to be better than Chavez. I just want to be the best Canelo Alvarez. That's what every standard that Mexican fighters have when they go up against, and they're making a legacy.
I tell you what, he's showing excellent form right now. I've given him the edge in the first 3 rounds. I just think he's punched with more conviction. He's been the one in command in the center of the ring. He's been the one not to allow Golovkin to apply his usual pressure.
Much more aggressive Canelo Alvarez we saw a year ago.
Yeah, well, he knows he's got to take the belt in order to get it. He's not going to get it back. He's also set himself up to get hit with more shots. Now, by going forward, he's giving Triple G what Triple G wants.
Uppercut by Gennady Golovkin. You were saying, Kelly, opening himself up for that.
Now, like I said, as he opens up, G's going to get more dominant, and that's a good thing. I want to see what Canelo's made of.
Well, we all want to see some violence here.
We're going to see what Canelo's made of here in this fight. I see G go to the body, yes, and then right there. But more body, and Canelo's going to the body. This is turning into a good fight.
Overall boxing match, as you were saying, Kevin Daly. And this is what Oscar De La Hoya was saying to Bernard Hopkins and I during the Facebook show, the weigh-in, how both these guys became headhunters last year. They didn't go to the body. But both these guys have strong beards. They can take those punches, but you have to go to the body.
You have to go downstairs. Neither man's going downstairs.
This has been a good round for Triple G. He's actually circling the younger man who's remaining in the center of the ring.
He's got to keep him turning. Now, when he keeps him turning, he's got the advantage.
That's what he's doing.
But he's got to keep him turning.
I'm not used to seeing this from Golovkin, but it's interesting.
It's all about adjusting.
And this has been a hotly contested round.
Slipping punches. 25 seconds to go in the fourth round. Body shot from Canelo. That's a good one.
And he put everything into that hook to the body.
Step and turn.
Maximum leverage there.
You know, one thing about G, though, is G can take Canelo's shots.
10 seconds.
It's back and forth. It's turning into a great fight.
And it's heating up, getting better and better. T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. Everybody in the sold-out T-Mobile Arena having a great time as this fight is heating up. We're in the fifth round. Middleweights going at it. Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Golovkin.
Now, see, the thing here is this. What both men need to do. Gennady Golovkin, after this combination, needs to come back with the jab. That's number one. What Canelo needs to do is the same thing I'm telling Gennady Golovkin to do. Come back with his jab. They're both all throwing power shots. Nobody's correcting their body. So if they throw a jab after the combination, they'll be on balance.
Uppercut from Gennady, followed by a left hook. Canelo with a small cut on his left eyebrow. Gennady with swelling on his right cheekbone. A little bit of blood from his nose. Wild swing and a miss. Couple of those from Canelo, followed with a strong right. The more heavier shots have been thrown with intention tonight from both fighters. More than we did see in the first fight.
Yeah, both guys want to do damage. But they're boxing. They're not throwing caution to the wind.
Boxing is a key word.
You know, one thing that Canelo's doing, he's advancing. So G's got to find a way to stop him, and that's with a jab. Canelo, I give Canelo a lot of credit. He's going forward. He's initiating the action. He looks like he wants to take the belt.
Halfway through the fifth round, the Canelo crowd is getting loud. There was a Triple G chant that's been shouted down by the Canelo fans. Remind you, there are a lot of Mexicans that are also Gennady Golovkin fans.
They're not seeing the Mexican style from Triple G tonight, but he's showing us some different wrinkles in his game. I like how he jabs and moves to his left and keeps Canelo turning. I like how he sneaks the little uppercuts in when he's in range after that jab.
Then the fight's all about positioning. Canelo is initiating the action, but the thing is, Triple G is also acknowledging what he's doing. Canelo's doing the count.
It looks like Golovkin is out jabbing in this round and the previous round.
But Canelo wanted to do more of the jabs. Stand in the middle of the ring. 2 for Canelo to the body. It's just so hard to put combinations together against either fighter. Canelo swinging at the air.
A lot of speed, a lot of velocity on those shots.
Yeah, you can hear the speed.
10 seconds.
That body shot happened. Fifth round knocks down. And action picks up. And Canelo stares at G. Just told his fighter, wear him out, knock him out.
I hear urgency in the voice of Abel Sanchez.
Yeah, you got to start backing him up. Abel wants him to to fight like they train. Start backing him up. But Canelo's part of the fight that his team wanted to fight. He's doing a good job. Canelo is very effective in this fight.
Does this make you think, does Triple G's actions make you think that in the back of his mind, in the back of his trainer's mind, they didn't expect Canelo to stand his ground as much as he has in this rematch?
No, what happened was Canelo is sticking to game plan. That's what he's doing. It could throw your game plan too. I got it scored unofficially. I got 1 point to G, 48-49. I get the last 2 rounds to Triple G. I thought he's mounting an attack. He's actually starting to get comfortable with as the first fight did in later rounds, and he's taking more risk.
I've got Canelo slightly ahead. I scored the first 3 rounds for Canelo, the last 2 rounds for Golovkin, but I think round 5 could have gone the other way.
Especially the way it ended with Canelo landing some of the bigger punches. Did he do enough to steal that round?
I would like to see the punch stats.
Those were eye-catching punches.
Yeah, I want to see the punch stats, definitely, and see where we lie. Because the connect percentages, it goes back and forth. Sometimes Triple G got the upper hand, and Canelo got the upper hand.
Good back and forth action between Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin with the middleweight belts on the line. Referee benches there and warns them about the headbutts. In the middle of the ring where they've been most of the night. You want your chance to go at it. Want them to trade.
They're doing it.
Exactly.
They are trading heavy leather.
The Las Vegas oddsmakers had the over-under on this 11.5 frames. That's how much they expected here. Gennady Golovkin went into this fight a slight favorite. The biggest odd was, could there be a draw? 17-1 is what I saw. And Gennady breathing heavy again here in the 6th round. Step back, opened his mouth really wide.
Yeah, he's going backwards, so and Canelo's going to the body.
And Canelo has connected very well to the body in this round.
Solid overhand right from Canelo. Body shot from Canelo. Final seconds of the round. Seventh round. Tight rounds, close rounds. Both fighters with a heavy sweat. Both with some blood drawn.
Yeah, Canelo is getting more confident. It's coming harder for G to be effective. Canelo's becoming real effective. I mean, he's keeping his ground, so you gotta give him credit.
He looks strong.
His game plan is working.
He's the faster fighter, and he's definitely boxing and punching with more confidence. And Triple G was breathing very hard and fast between rounds.
28-year-old Canelo Alvarez. 36-year-old now, Gennady Golovkin. You see the younger fighter taking control. That's Canelo Alvarez. Moving Gennady with the body shot.
It's a nice hook that Golovkin landed. Canelo ate it. Took it well.
Yeah. Good fight so far. No clinching. Just give each other room to work with.
It's a very good fight.
That's what you want to see.
They're staying close. They're engaging. Like I said, it looks like Canelo is strong, but I know those shots coming from G are very powerful shots that normally knock the fighters out.
I mean, a lot tonight to knock somebody down. Canelo making an effort, conscious effort, to use that hook.
Canelo looking a little bit winded now.
Yeah.
But can Gennady Golovkin take advantage of it?
Yeah, he's got to keep that pace. The thing is with Canelo, he's got to keep that pace.
I'll tell you what,
Which is hard to do.
Alvarez has earned enough respect from Golovkin that Golovkin is not trying to march forward and push him back to those ropes.
He's not trying to bully him this time.
See, it's easier for Canelo to back Triple G up than Triple G to back up Canelo. So as long as Canelo's backing G up, he's going to have some energy. It's hard to go backwards and forward.
Well, we're not used to seeing Golovkin back up.
No.
Or even step around.
This might be the most we've ever seen him do this. Glancing shots from Golovkin. Canelo with some blood from the left eyebrow trickling down. Both fighters breathe here in the 7th round.
Both guys showing some really nice craft, not just with their offense, but with their footwork and their defense.
The footwork, the precision in it.
This is a high-level championship fight.
The fundamentals between these two.
And evenly contested.
7th round coming to an end.
Oh, yeah, it's heating up.
Yeah, it is. And Canelo gets out of his corner, blesses himself for the 8th round.
He's got to play a Triple G to take the initiative. He's got to start. It's called walking your man down. He's got to throw a combo and walk forward. That's how you get another man to go down. That's what Canelo's doing. Canelo's walking Triple G down. And that's the initiative that he has.
Watch your heads.
There's Abel Sanchez said, fight this guy. Stay in the pocket. The instructions for the 8th round for Gennady Golovkin. They're staying nice and tight. Right hand for Canelo. Canelo with that high guard. Solid right from Canelo.
And right to the ear of Triple G. And that left eye is looking kind of angry. You're seeing some abrasion around the left eye of Gennady Golovkin.
Yeah, G's not going to the body. Canelo's going to the body real well. It looks, Canelo's doing very well in this fight.
Hey, Canelo's better fighting Mexican style than Mayweather fighting.
Mayweather style. He's much better at it.
You know what? He's fighting the way a young veteran should fight.
Yeah.
A young man who is just entering his physical prime. This is how he should fight.
52 fights in his career as a professional for Canelo Alvarez. 39 for Gennady Golovkin. Canelo Alvarez from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, trains in the San Diego County area. The only trainers ever had, Eddie and Chepo Reynoso. They found him as a kid where he walked into their gym. They're from humble beginnings. Now, as he said, I enjoy the good life. I like the Dolce & Gabbana, the Versace. He's got the beautiful horses that can do dancing tricks.
He's fighting like a poor man, though.
Exactly.
He has not lost that hunger.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can
he's
judge the
bleeding
outside.
out.
He might have the still cheats, but he's got the hunger.
Yeah,
He's
just
missing
wakes
those
up and
shots.
runs.
It's taking a lot of energy out of his body.
Canelo with blood trickling down his left eyebrow. Gennady Golovkin swollen from both cheekbones.
Now we're seeing the effects of this accurate power punching. I tell you what, though, Triple G for a 36-year-old man, this is a very high punch output. This is a torrid pace. Canelo's keeping up so far, but you have to wonder, can he sustain it during the late rounds? We're getting into
We got
the
4
final
rounds to
quarter.
go.
Yes.
There's still 4 rounds to go. And
10 segundos, 10 seconds.
both men are really showing a lot of energy. Canelo slowed down greatly, too.
Yeah, particularly like in the last minute of this round.
Gennady Golovkin breathing very heavy in his corner. Abel Sanchez has to mix it up. Come on. Abel with instruction also trying to motivate his fighter.
Absolutely. He wants him to come on strong down this final stretch. The cut over the left eye of Canelo Alvarez looks really bad. That's something that could get worse.
Eddie Reynoso, the trainer, is also the cut man for Canelo Alvarez. They have a small circle. Canelo trying to go to the body. Gennady saying, let's go. They exchange jabs. Gennady picking up the pace here. Lazy right hand from Gennady. Canelo answers with a shot to the body.
Both guys are feeling the burn of fatigue.
Yeah.
Both guys are losing their footing on the Tecate pads in the center of the canvas. Both guys are standing and trading.
Break, no punch, no punch.
Big mouse underneath the right eye. Gennady Golovkin. It was red. Now it's, you see the black and blue.
Both men exchanging This is a real fight. Real fight breaking out. But like I said, I think Canelo is slowing down. G's going at the same pace. It's becoming a good fight. I mean, the early part of this fight, Canelo did very well. Canelo's trying to catch, Triple G's trying to catch up right now. He's throwing more punches, but he's fighting like he don't have the belts. Canelo's fighting like he got the belts.
Golovkin is working very hard. He's trying to punch for 3 minutes of each round. Canelo picking his shots a little bit more.
That's what Abel wants. The conditioning factor, you don't have to worry about boxing guys putting in the work. But when you get into the ring, as Kevin was saying, those shots early on will take a toll later.
Yeah, Canelo's starting to land shots. Very effective. He's getting more accurate.
And they're starting to slug it out with 30 seconds to go in the night.
The fight has been heavy.
But it's a Canelo's competitive about. You see a nasty cut on the left eyebrow. They're both breathing heavy here in the night.
Who's going to win the round? That's the question.
That's another one. A tough round to judge. 10 seconds to go in the night. We're going to be headed to the championship round. Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Golovkin putting on the show in their rematch in Las Vegas. Canelo with a fast lead on that left eyebrow that's cut. Gennady Golovkin swelling underneath both eyes. Golovkin swelling starting in the second round.
I think Eddie Reynoso is doing a tremendous job between rounds in this fight, as he did in the first fight.
What about the advice he gave Canelo where, hey, the first minute of the round, just block, play defense. There's no need to try to exchange with him.
I think it's an energy conservation strategy.
And you might have heard him, but he ain't listening. Canelo's trying to throw some hooks and combinations here if he starts to tap. Much to the delight of the crowd.
These middleweights are giving the crowd something to cheer about.
Huh? I'm spinning. Right hand from Golovkin. 1-9 for the crowd. 1-2 blocked by Triple G. Jab for Golovkin. Another jab for Triple G. Right hand Canelo.
The jab is still the best punch in Golovkin's arsenal, and it's the punch he's landed most consistently in this rematch.
Oh, good right hand from Gennady Golovkin.
That right hand might have shook Canelo just a little bit.
It might have. As Canelo has his hands down. It might have dazed him. As Canelo still has his hands down. Halfway through the 10th round. His corner told him not to exchange with him in the beginning. He did. And he's catching shots in the 10th. Solid right from Canelo. Gennady says no, makes him miss. Body shot from the Mexican. Solid round for Gennady Golovkin with a minute to go. Wow, these guys, these just warriors. They're both breathing heavy.
They have to be arm weary. Their heads have to hurt from eating all these punches. Their hips and their body and their rib cage have to hurt from all the body shots. And they're still slugging away.
Let me tell you something. This is what makes champions. We're in round 10. Both men are going at it. Triple G's trying to energy somewhere. Right? He's got to finish down the stretch to keep his titles. Canelo is getting a little bit weaker, but also he's having his moments.
Bloody nose for Canelo here in the 10th.
This fight is starting to change focus. Because now, I have a score 87-87. I don't know who's winning this fight now, but he just won this round.
The fans are winning this one because it's heating up even more. 10 rounds in the books in Las Vegas. And before the transmitter got cut off, Triple or Eddie Reynoso told Canelo Alvarez, you can't knock him out. That's what he said. You cannot.
Oh, who's that?
They said that to Canelo. At the end, right before it cut off, he said, you cannot knock him out.
So do they tell him that, Kevin, because they just want him to box? In their minds, they feel that their fighter's ahead in the scorecard. Don't want him to take any unnecessary risks.
Well, psychologically, by telling them that. So they want to throw more punches and less power shots.
And that's what they said to start with. Be fast, be
Yeah. So what they're trying to do is steal rounds by keeping them more active. Because right now, Canelo is going backwards. Something happened that last round with Canelo.
He ate a huge right hand.
Then something changed in his fight.
Well, look at, he's on the road for the first time in this fight. He's been in the middle, the middle, the middle. Now he's back in
Right now, something happened in round 10 that's changed the momentum of his fight right now.
And he told his corner he didn't get hurt on that punch. Is the fighter ever going to admit that he got hurt?
I think that he was hurt, and now I'm seeing a change in his body, his temperament. And remember, as he's getting tired, Triple G is getting stronger. Because there it goes again.
Yep, another solid right here. Gliding the left kick.
G's reading the close right now. Oh, his legs don't look right there.
Yeah, Canelo's defense isn't there. He's not slipping these punches. Where is the head movement?
His legs look weak for Canelo Alvarez.
This doesn't look good for Canelo.
Canelo looks stronger right now.
Canelo's showing he's got a warrior's heart, though. If you ever questioned his mettle before, please don't do that going forward. He's showing us a lot in this fight, and especially this round.
No question that
Give Canelo a lot of credit. He could be winning this fight as far as I know. But let me tell you something. Right now, it's becoming a fight in championship rounds.
A minute to go in the 11th. It's been all Gennady in this round.
But Alvarez digging deep enough to make this an entertaining round.
Good enough to get back in this round. You never know what judges are looking at. Both fighters said that they wanted to win decisively. And right now we're sitting here ringside. We can't figure out what's going on.
Yeah, these are not easy rounds to score.
This is coming down to just digging into your heart, your will, or your spirit.
And that, to me, that's boxing at its best. When they push beyond the sport aspect of it, when they go beyond strategy and technique, and lay their souls bare in that ring.
What we're seeing right now, 10 seconds ago, an entertaining fight between Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Golovkin. And we go to the 12th and final. It's only 3 minutes. Oh, but not here. In the 12th and final round, they're coming in.
He got buckles. Triple G landed a serious hook. And he hit the knees right away.
Crowd standing on their feet inside the T-Mobile Arena.
This fight is heating up. It's starting to get real competitive this last round.
You got to throw it all out. Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Golovkin, Warriors, and that's going to slip. Roll the slip. Both of them, you see them breathing heavy. It's going to be the longest 2 minutes of their life. The legs must be burning, the legs are tired. Flash of hands. Everything is aching, everything is hurting. That's when you reach down into the heart and show what you have. Uppercut from Canelo. Right hand blocked by Gennady. Just beautiful boxing. The best against the best.
We're only halfway through this round.
Wow. Exactly, Doug Fisher. Wow.
This is the big drama show. This is what we wanted. This is what both fighters promised coming into this rematch, and my hat's off to both of them. They delivered.
Now Gennady's cut. See now the cut in his eye. So now both men are bleeding. Both men are cut.
It's been a grueling fight. It's been a physical fight.
What a word right there, Doug. Grueling. Exactly that.
And it's
Less than a minute to go in the fight.
evenly contested.
Cancelo's like, let's go. Gennady not pretend. Let's do it. Head to head. You wanted it, you got it. The rematch is here. And win this fight without the fans, and without a doubt, the fans are winning this one. In a heck of a show.
Glenn Feldman scores this bout even, 114-114. Judge Dave Moretti and Steve Weisfeld have it 115-113. Your winner by majority decision and new